In the state of North Carolina, I think I have that right. If it's a third of that money being spent on education, that's $10 billion. We talked about outcomes. They're not fantastic by any means. Where is all the money going, Kenny?
I don't know. It depends on which lobbyist you ask. Yeah, a third of the North Carolina budget is spent on education. In my research, what I found is that money is increasingly going to administration. It's to the point where teachers feel like if they want to move up in the world, if they want to get paid more, they have to go into administration. And that's pretty sad, because if you're a really good teacher, you should be teaching. And you should be teaching as much as you can so the students get much, and you should be paid to teach. So really the incentive should be opposite. It should be, if you're a teacher, you're a really good teacher, you should be incentivized to stay teaching. So we get to the point now where in some counties, the superintendent is the highest paid person in the county. And I met confidentially with an NC State leader of public education development, and she told me that that it's not that everybody's salaries should be raised. It's not that all teachers' salaries should be raised. It's that the good teachers' salaries should be raised, and the bad teachers need to be kicked out. And so there is a lot of bloat, but it comes from us actually not enforcing meritocracy in the place that we really should be enforcing.
Talk a little bit more about that, Kenny. What does that mean? What is meritocracy for someone that's listening and that's a word they really don't understand what it means within the public school system? Why is it important?
Well, it's important because we all want, I think, what Union County has been doing, which is the best outcomes for students. We want the best outcomes for math and reading. So we should be incentivizing the best outcomes, whether that is in the form, I advocate, because I did some research on the state of Mississippi, which did a mandatory literacy exam for all kids at the end of third grade that you had to pass or you weren't going to get passed up. And as a result, it really forced the teachers and the principals to be held to a standard, to a numeric standard. And therefore, that law has caused Black achievement in Mississippi to go from 29th in the nation to 4th in the nation in the span of 10 years. So I believe in meritocracy. I believe that outcomes can be earned, but you have to have the right incentives to do it.